Hey, Relli, some people call you a snitch. What you say about that?
Snitch.
Any comment on that?
Would you be a snitch if somebody shot at you?
Nah, I don't never snitch.
You never snitch, so if somebody shoot at you?
I've been shut out. I got a bullet in my leg right now.
I mean, that's you. Where you at now, though?
And I didn't snitch.
Where you at now, though?
I didn't snitch, though.
Hey, look where you at.
On November 6, 2021, around 10:17 p.m., ASAP Rocky was caught on camera having an argument, followed by a physical altercation, which led to an alleged shooting. This shooting caused his now former friend and groupmate Asap Relli to be shot in the hand. Relli admits his life has been a living hell since ASAP Rocky allegedly shot him.
I mean, it's been a living hell. You know what I'm saying?
As a rapper himself, his career had suffered while other artists and producers turned their back on him for doing what he felt like was right. While he calls it cooperating, others might call it snitching. Throughout this trial, both lawyers were vicious in trying to prove their case, cross-examining witnesses and listening to testimonies. After sifting through the evidence, what outcome will the jury come to? Was Relli really shot? Was that Rocky holding a gun in the video? Was the gun even real? Hope you true crime junkies came for your hit of this. Welcome to How to Deal. ASAP Rocky, real name Rakim Mayers, was born and raised in Harlem. In 2007, Rocky joined the ASAP Mob Crew, a Harlem-based collective of rappers, producers, and fashion trendsetters who shared similar interests in music, style, and art. ASAP Mob, which stood for Always Strive and Prosper, had been formed by ASAP Yams, ASAP Bari, and ASAP Ills. The streets of New York immediately gravitated to Rocky, dropping hit after hit, dominating the radio stations since 2011. Rocky's accomplishments range from countless award-nominated songs, albums, and music videos, to big business ventures, including numerous branded merchandise and collaborations with Guess, Puma, and Gucci. He began dating global sensation recording artist Rihanna in 2021, with the couple welcoming their first child in 2022. While performing on the most grandest halftime stage of any sporting event, Rihanna revealed during Super Bowl 57 that she was pregnant with the couple's second child. Rocky is being sued by his former friend and groupmate Asap Relli, real name Terrell Efron. An aspiring rapper himself, Relli met ASAP Rocky back in high school in Harlem. We don't know all the reasons behind the initial beef between these two. Some testimonies say their tension has been boiling over for a while now, stemming from personal and business disputes to professional disagreements. According to ASAP Relli's lawyer's opening statement, on November 5th, 2021, the day before the shooting, Relli is in a car with ASAP Bari when ASAP Rocky calls him. Bari puts Rocky on speakerphone without his knowledge. That's when Relli overhears Rocky speaking some rude and disrespectful things about him. On November 6, 2021, 9 p.m., Relli, who was asleep, began receiving constant calls from Rocky, Ills, and 12E. He also received aggressive text messages from Rocky, stating, "Where you at? Let's get to it. Stop ducking my calls." After waking up around 10, Relli responds, having a conversation over the phone, agreeing to meet up outside of the W Hotel in Hollywood, 2 blocks away from the famous intersection of Hollywood and Vine. 10:16 p.m. While Relli approaches his former friend, Rocky can be seen from this first security camera footage outside of this parking lot, grabbing Relli up, aggressively pushing him back. ASAP Ills and ASAP 12E can also be seen in this video, trying to get in between the two groupmates. In the next few seconds, Rocky can also be seen flashing an alleged gun, tucking it in and out of his pants, while innocent bystanders just walk on by. A minute later, this second camera angle shows more of the altercation, with audio revealing 2 gunshots allegedly fired off from Rocky's direction, while Relli uses Ills as a human shield. Rocky is then seen fleeing the scene, with 12E following right after him. Police arrived shortly after, taking testimonies and examining the scene. Approximately an hour after the shooting, Relli claims to have returned to the scene of the shooting to look for evidence that the police might have overlooked. He happened to have found both 9mm Luger shell casings that were allegedly fired by Rocky. Text messages show the conversations the two were having after the alleged shooting. Messages range from Relli stating Rocky was trying to kill him, taking him away from his daughter, to Rocky denying the whole thing, but admitted that they both hate each other. 2 days later, Relli goes to the police station with the bullets he found to report the incident himself. On April 20th, 2022, ASAP Rocky was arrested at Los Angeles International Airport after returning from a trip to Barbados with Rihanna. Police searched his home, retrieving the same clothes he wore that day and several guns, which were later determined to be legally registered. None of them was found to be in connection with this shooting. He was released on bail the same day. ASAP Rocky is facing 2 felony counts of assault with a deadly weapon, facing a potential sentence of up to 24 years. He was offered a plea deal to only serve 180 days in jail, 3 years of probation, and a 7-year suspended sentence. This would also include travel restrictions, drug testing, and a possibility of famous brands cutting ties with him, crushing his reputation and credibility. Rocky declined this order and is pleading not guilty, proceeding to take the case to trial. He claims he had used the starter pistol, which shoots blanks, just to make a loud noise. He carries this around to ward off potential threats, robbers, and thieves. At the recording of this video, this case is still ongoing, with the prosecutor berating Relli and the defendant's case seemingly appearing to be falling apart. The video definitely shows Rocky brandishing some sort of weapon, but was it a real gun or a starter pistol?
Hi, I live in the apartment on the corner of Argyle and Selma in Hollywood, and there's just been a shooting.
Did you see anything or you just heard it?
Yes. No, we watched it.
Okay, what did you see?
There were 4 men, and they were kind of fighting as they were walking along Argyle, and then they turned left onto Selma. We heard yelling and they started running, and they turned left into the back lot apartments for El Centro Apartments. And then someone pulled out, the guy in the black sweatshirt pulled out a gun.
Okay.
And he shot, and I think the guy who shot was blue.
He pointed at me, and then that's when Elijah was like in between, and he's like, "I'll kill you right now," like whatever, like just was. And then I'm right behind Elijah, and I'm saying, "If you brought a gun, use it then." Like, what you brought a gun for? That's the words I was saying to him.
When you said he pointed it at you, where on your body was it pointing?
Like towards my stomach, like towards like my headish a little. Like everything was happening so fast, you know what I mean?
And you said as he was pointing it at you, what did he say?
I'll kill you right now.
And was that in an angry tone?
Yeah, he was livid.
So what did you say back to him?
I told him to use it.
Why
Not
did you?
because mentally, like, I couldn't believe he just pulled the gun out on me. So I'm like, what the like, you better use that if you got a gun for.
What do you think the outcome of this case will be? Will the fake gun defense work for ASAP Rocky? Or will the jury sympathize with ASAP Relli and lock up his aggressor? Let us know in the comments down below. Subscribe to the page if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this true crime documentary, consider checking out some of our other videos on current crimes, or even some from the past. Thanks for watching, and take care.